Hello and welcome to MJ Studies. Today we'll discuss about CloudWatch. What is CloudWatch in AWS, how we can use Amazon CloudWatch, how we can configure it. We'll see all this step by step. So first, what is Amazon CloudWatch? Amazon CloudWatch monitors your Amazon Web Services resources and the applications you are run on AWS in real time. You can use CloudWatch to collect and track matrices, which are variables you can measure for your resources and applications. Why we use Amazon CloudWatch? CloudWatch enables you to monitor your complete stack, applications, infrastructure, network, and services, and use alarms, logs, and events data to take automated actions and reduce mean time to resolution. This frees up important resources and allows you to focus on building applications and business value. So what Amazon CloudWatch do? It monitors our resources, it monitors our complete application, infrastructure, networking, and services, and also gives us an alert that this resource is utilizing this amount of space, this amount of resources are utilizing this amount of percentage of user has been completed, and all those. The Amazon CloudWatch gives us complete data of all the resources we are using and which we are connected with this Amazon CloudWatch. So now we are checking that how we can configure Amazon CloudWatch. Yeah, do this, what we need to do first, we need to go to search option and we need to type here CloudWatch CloudWatch. So here you found CloudWatch, the first service. Just click on CloudWatch. When you click on CloudWatch, it the CloudWatch dashboard appears. Yeah, here you see that the CloudWatch management console appears, and here it says that there is no matrix and default dashboard is over here. You can set up your all the infrastructure from here. So yeah, here you see the first overview page of CloudWatch. Here you can see that how it works and how we can start it, how we can configure application insights and all those. So we'll check. So now we'll go in the alarms. In the alarm section, you will found two sections: in alarm and all alarms. In all alarms, you found all the alarms, which includes OK state alarm, in alert alarm, and also found insufficient data alarm. So we'll check that how we can create the alarm. So we'll see, click on in all alarm, and yeah, before that, in alarm state you will found the alarm which are in alert state, which triggers alert, that which for which alarm for resource, the resource is filled. It means if we said that the if resource consuming 90% of the storage, then alert me and then notify me that so that I can perform action on that resource accordingly. So the in alarm state, in alarm option shows that what alarm for which resource are filled with, are consumed, are fully consumed. So yeah, we'll go in the all alarm section and just click on create alarm. When we click on create alarm, it gives us the option to select a matrix, that for which resource you want to create a matrix. So here we found all the resources which are created by us, or if there are some predefined matrices over here, we can use this. We can use predefined matrices. So in the predefined matrices, you can find the instance ID. You can find there is no specific name for this instance ID. You can find all the instance IDs over here, and the matrix name for what purpose this matrix is used for. So we are using CPU utilization matrix. Here you found CPU utilization matrix. Just check for the resource instance ID, that for which instance ID you are taking for the CPU utilization, because here in the one sheet you will find all the instances and all the matrices. So you can check for the instance ID and just select matrix. And if you don't want that, I don't want CPU for this EC2 instance CPU utilization matrix, then you can browse the matrix and change for the resources and change for the matrices from here. Yeah, we are going to check for this graph matrix. So here you can see that this is the matrix which we selected. You can also define multiple matrix and create a and add the functions and add the queries to this matrix in a multiple way. Add the average and status and some and minimum statistics according to you. You can add multiple metrics also over here. Now we are going to select the matrix, and now it will ask us about the some specific data, that what is the statistics you want. You want average, sum, or minimum, maximum, count, and all those. You can choose this accordingly. We generally prefer average. It gives you a time, that 5 minute time. 5 minute is the freely available time on which the alert receives. And if you want that, if you enhance your monitoring, then it will charge you. It will be enabled from your EC2 instance configuration panel. You can enable enhanced monitoring, so it will monitors you by 10 seconds. Now here the threshold value, you can choose threshold value either static or dynamic, anomatically detection. So in the static value, you can define static value that if the value crosses the 90%, or if the value is 90%, according to the selection, if the value is greater than or equal to 90%, then it alerts me. And in the anomaly detection, what happens that it creates a band that if the positive value comes up with these threshold values, then only it will trigger. It will automatically detect the values and automatically detect the graph, and accordingly it triggers the alarm. So we are going with the static one. We are checking work for 90%. Now here you can find additional configuration also. Data points to alarm. What data points is, in data points, if you select the one data point out of one, then what happened that it one data point, it means in the 5 minutes of game, if the alarm triggers, then if the resource goes to above 90%, then the alarm will trigger. And if we change it data point to 2, then what happen, if we change it to 2, it means in the time frame of 5 plus 5, we selected the alarm for 5 minutes. In the time frame of 5 plus 5, it means in the 10 minutes of time, if the alarm triggers for the 2 times the graph reaches from 0 to 90, 10 to 90, or any value to 90 or above 90, then this alarm will trigger. When it triggers a third time, then the alarm triggers in the time frame of 10 minutes. And if we change the value to 3, then what happen, the three time if the alarm triggers above 90, then it is in okay state. And at the fourth time, when the alarm triggers in the time frame of 15 minutes, then the alarm will trigger. So how we can use data points accordingly, if we have resources just like some minimum resources, just like some memory or CPU utilization resources, which are actually high for some minimal time, that we don't need to check for them on check for them just uh, check for these resources quickly. So what we can do, we'll just set a time frame, that on the time frame of 5 minutes, if the data point, if the alarm trigger, if the graph goes above 90 for 4 times, then only I'll be notified. Before that, if the graph reaches 1, 2, 3 times, then I don't want any notification in my mailbox. So you can configure accordingly. Now we are going to click on next, and we are checking for the notification. So how we will get notification in this, so for what purpose you want notification, either in alarm state, okay state, or insufficient data. For what purpose you want notification, it will gives you all the notification. You can add notification from here, either that first you will add for in alarm state, then you can add for okay state. You can check accordingly. Here you can give existing SNS topic, create new topic, or ARN. If you want to give any ARN, you can give it. You can give any action that when the alarm triggers to this, then just trigger this auto scaling group, select the auto trigger this auto scaling group. You can also select any EC2 action that perform this action when this alarm triggers. You can also trigger any system manager alarm, and by this you can do this. Just click on next. Yeah, we are selecting the mail. There is no SNS topic, we are removing from now. For now we don't want any notification. Yeah, here we'll give the name of the alarm MJ study. Okay, MJ study underscore CPU. Alright, now here we can check for the preview. There is no words over here. If we write any word in the description, then we can check for the preview, and just click on next. Here you can preview all the things that what all is, you see the red line, which says us that the 90% is our threshold value. When the graph reaches to 90% or above 90%, the alarm automatically triggers. And here you can verify all the things, and just click on create alarm. When we click on create alarm, it show it in first step it will show in insufficient data. And after some time, when the graph after 5 minutes, because the time frame is the time frame which we select is 5 minutes, in the 5 minutes of gapping, if the graph if the data comes over here, then it comes to okay state, in alarm state, or insufficient in alarm state, or okay state, according to the resources used in the EC2 instance, according to the resources. So currently we don't have any EC2 instance, that's why the alarm is in insufficient data state. But when you create it, you will get the data over here. Yeah, so this all thing about the AWS CloudWatch, you want to know it. And we'll go more in the AWS CloudWatch. We'll check for the logs, matrices, X-ray traces, events, application monitoring, insights, and more on dashboards, that how we can create dashboard in Amazon CloudWatch. So we'll check all those things in our further videos. So please subscribe the MJ Study channel so that you don't miss any of the video from Amazon CloudWatch or any of the video which we uploaded before or which we uploaded in our upcoming sessions. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and if you have any doubt, feel free to comment below. Please like, share and subscribe MJ Study. Goodbye.